Monday, Buffs, and welcome back to NewsTeam Boulder. I'm Rachel Kennedy. Let's dive into today's top stories. The Boulder County School District has been having talks about closing one or more of its elementary schools due to a decline in enrollment. Nick Ambrosio has more on the story.
Perfect weather, beautiful mountain views, a charming downtown, and a lively college campus. On paper, Boulder, Colorado seems like the perfect place to live. However, statistics on local school enrollment tell a different story. In the past 10 years, enrollment in elementary schools has dropped by 3,600 and is expected to drop another 1,700 in the next 5 years. But why? To answer this question, we must talk about the cost of living in the city. The median price of a house in Boulder is over $900,000, significantly over the Colorado and national averages. For many working-class families, it's more feasible to commute to the city rather than to live here. This isn't only a problem for Boulder residents. It also affects members of our CU community. Senior Nico Stanbuck says it's easier for him just to commute to school rather than live in the city.
It's inconvenient to drive, but I don't really have a choice.
The city now must work on steps to close this steep divide or risk losing more students from the elementary all the way up to the college level.
As Colorado faces population shifts and fewer people staying long-term, state leaders are moving forward with a major transit project. The Front Range passenger train now has a name, the Colorado Connector, or COCO. A new agreement with BNSF could finally bring service from Denver to Fort Collins, with 3 daily round trips planned. The project is expected to cost about $333 million, with funding coming from state fees and transit savings. Leaders say this is just the first phase, with hopes to eventually expand this line south to Colorado Springs and Pueblo. As transportation projects expand across the Front Range, construction continues on the Colorado 119 Safety, Mobility, and Bikeway project between Boulder and Longmont. The project includes a 9-mile paved path for cyclists and pedestrians, new bus stops, and a park and ride locations. Crews are also making safety upgrades at several intersections, including changes at Airport Road that will make impact for traffic for the next few months. Officials say the project will improve travel options and make the corridor safer for everyone. Construction is expected to wrap up in early 2027. After nearly 2 years of construction, the Helms Arts and Sciences building has officially reopened following a $105 million renovation. About 40% of this project was funded by the state, with the rest covered by the university. Crews overhauled much of the interior, adding updated classrooms, new technology, and more study and gathering spaces for students. The renovation also upgraded heating, cooling, and windows to improve energy efficiency across the historic building. Officials say the goal was to preserve one of CU Boulder's oldest academic spaces while making it more functional and sustainable for today's students. CU Boulder is also moving forward with several infrastructure and construction upgrades, including a new chilled water line to improve energy efficiency, a large solar array expected to generate millions of kilowatt hours of power, and a building efficiency project targeting upgrades across 18 campus buildings. Officials are also planning a new chemistry and applied mathematics facility, along with continued work long-term preservation of historic buildings like Old Main and expanded student housing at Code Talker Hall. CU Boulder's 150th anniversary is now getting a sweet celebration. Sweet Cow's partnered with the university to launch a new ice cream flavor called Buffalo Chip, made with brown sugar butter ice cream, chocolate, and butterscotch. The flavor is available now at all Sweet Cow locations, and the portion of proceeds will go towards student scholarships. Two four-legged performers are taking the stage this summer at CU Boulder. Bernie and Pippin have been cast in the Colorado Shakespeare Festival's production of Shakespeare in Love. The dogs were selected for their energy, trainability, and stage presence. They'll share the role and alternate performances at the Mary Rippon Outdoor Theater when the show opens in late June. You can buy your tickets now at cupresents.org. That's all the news we have for today. Be sure to tune in every Friday and Monday at 4 p.m. for the latest from NewsTeam Boulder. I'm Rachel Kennedy, and thanks for watching.